Creek Pro Nationals is coming up this weekend, and we have Alex here to give us all the information. And so, first of all, thank you for being here in this incredibly busy week that you have.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's fun to be on.
It's really fun to find out about, this isn't something that I know a lot about, but to find out the event that we have here, the caliber of it is pretty incredible. So share a little about what you've got going on.
Yeah, it's pretty special. So the Martin family, my parents, bought the Millville track, Spring Creek Motocross, which is, I mean, it's 30 minutes from Rochester.
Yeah.
They bought it in '87, and so my brother and I and my sister, we all grew up there, and
Cool.
I have a brother that raced. I raced for 15 years, and so I retired a couple years back and have been learning the family business as I go.
Neat.
And yeah, so this is going to be the 43rd or 44th annual Spring Creek
Wow.
National. So it's really special because you have some of the best, like literally the best motocrossers on two wheels in the world that come to the valley, the Millville Valley, and compete for a championship glory essentially. And it's high octane, it's high adrenaline, and there's a lot of racing action, so it's pretty cool.
It's going to be a really fun event. And like you said, best in the world, right here, 30 minutes from Rochester. So even if, you're like me and this isn't maybe something you know a lot about, what a perfect time and opportunity to get to go see some amazing racing.
Yeah, no, and there's a lot of international flavor too, because there's people from like the Lawrence brothers, Jet and Hunter Lawrence, are from Australia, and you guys got from Europe and Canada and Mexico. I mean, literally, I think there's over 40 countries that are represented for racers, and it's really, I mean, it's the best in the world that are coming, and there's a lot of money on the line and a lot of, like I said, adrenaline, and that leads to interesting choices sometimes,
Sure.
But there's a lot of fun action, and it's really something to watch.
Yeah, and so how can we get tickets? Where can we get tickets?
Yeah, so on our website, just springcreekmotocross.com or springcreekmx.com. You get all the tickets there. We have general admission. So we actually, it's unique. Our event is unique because we actually open up the gates Wednesday morning.
Okay.
And so we have a lot of camping, and we do amateur practice Thursday, amateur racing Friday, and then Saturday is the Pro National Day. And the weather's looking great for that.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously we're an outdoor event, right?
Yep.
So the weather definitely does dictate some things. And we've had, I mean, when you run in July, typically we run the National in July. You have to kind of have the weather be a factor for sure.
Yes.
But luckily Saturday, Sunday is looking pretty good. And we
so
do
glad.
have actually amateur racing on Sunday as well.
Okay.
But Saturday is really, that's the big day. That's when all the best guys are out there.
Cool. And so can we watch the other days as well, or are tickets just for Saturday?
Yeah, you can come in, starting Wednesday. I mean,
Okay.
I just left, and there was a big line on Highway 60 trying to get in the property.
Nice. Awesome. That's incredible. Okay, so you mentioned you're retired from racing. Share with us a little bit about your career.
Yeah, so I turned professional when I was 18, in
Wow.
I think 2008, and then I raced professionally for 15 years. I actually did the Spring Creek National myself as a racer 15 years in a row. Got a couple podiums there. I finished runner-up twice in the 250 series.
Wow.
And it's kind of a thorn in my side because my little brother, he's 3 years younger than me, Jeremy, and he was a champion twice.
He was.
And I was runner-up twice. So we actually had a lot of good battles out there, and finished on the podium together many years. And I retired in 2022, and yeah, it takes its toll on your body, like I was telling you, a lot of broken bones and things like that, a lot of injuries, and I will say bones heal, and as you get older, they don't heal quite as fast.
Okay.
But I feel like once I hit 30, I just felt like the risk wasn't really worth taking anymore, and
So smart.
came back, and my wife and I had a couple kids, and learning the family business, and it's just good to be home. Minnesota's always felt like home to us. So.
Oh, that's awesome. So you have boys or girls?
I have a boy and a girl.
Oh, one of each.
Yeah,
okay.
2-year-old and a 9-month-old. So.
And I think you said that you can start as early as 4 years old.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So what are you thinking now that you're on the parent side of having kids possibly
you
doing this?
You have to talk to my wife. But
Okay.
I really I understand the risk and everything, and in this sport, it does take a lot of money to get into the sport.
Sure.
I mean, you can get a bike for a relatively cheap, like a little 50cc bike, which would be the 4 to 8 year bracket. That's what they're on, as a 50cc bike.
Okay.
But it is risky,
Yeah.
and for sure they're going a lot slower at that age. But
Right.
for me, I'm just like, hey, I'm going to give him a golf club or a baseball or basketball,
We'll see
soccer.
what else he might like.
Yeah,
right?
we'll explore other options first, But I will say he does have an affinity for two wheels. He hopped on a little.
Well, he's your child,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, so it makes me nervous, but we're gonna support him in whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you again for taking the time. So get your tickets. Go and do that this weekend. What a fun thing to get to do. And like I said, a race and people here of that caliber. It's quite an opportunity for us to get to see.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's pretty special. It's close to Rochester, and
Yeah.
be sure to get your tickets. General admission tickets are on sale on the website.
Okay.
Hope to see some people there.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Alex. Appreciate your time. We've got more to come on Midwest Access. We're meeting this week's pet and your new furry buddy, King Tut. That's on the way when we return.